Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Chai, YouTube channel, Donkster Born, Bob for Theme Partners, and welcome to another Halloween update here on the Coach Chai YouTube channel. Now, there's been some big stuff going on the channel recently. First of all, of course, we released the milestone Q&A session for the 500 subscribers. We released some news updates from Australia for the first time. Some stuff about Nemesis Subterra / Project 42 at Alton Towers. And speaking of Alton Towers, that's subject to this video if you didn't know already. And also, on a side note, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know about this because I haven't posted it anywhere else yet. But someone's actually made, you know, one of those like animated GIFs or Giphy, as they're possibly known on the actual app. Someone's made a Giphy or GIF of me, of my logo, and you see the logo and that front bit with the car and the Coast Chai. They've made it so it actually spins round 360 degrees. That is absolutely awesome. So fair play if you're watching this, whoever did that. That was brilliant. I had such a laugh. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'd suggest downloading the Giphy app and having a look on that. If you don't know how to spell it, it's Giphy. But if you look on that app, if you type in Coast Chai or hashtag Coast Chai, it'll come up on there if you see it. So yeah, big up to whoever did that. Also on my Instagram story, if it's stuck, I don't think it'll be there in the long term, but the link should be on there. And I think I've released it as an Instagram story as well. So if you can't click on the link, just copy the link or copy the text of the link and it'll come up with something on the internet. So there you go, a little disclaimer for you there if you want to download the Giphy link to Coast Chai. Now, this Halloween update is from Alton Towers Scarefest, I mentioned previously, as you can see in the video, and this is on Subspecies The End Games. Now, this was a maze that debuted along with the Haunting of Molly Grow for the 2015 Scarefest event, and as I was looking through on Scare Tour, which is a very reliable headline site for scare news, scare attraction news across the UK, Europe, and all over the world as well. They do cover worldwide stuff, I believe, but I know definitely they cover UK and European scare news. And I saw a headline on there recently over the past couple of days that said Subspecies confirmed as Alton Towers Scarefest builds up. So something along those lines. I'm not sure if it's that definitely, but it was something along those lines. So, but the main thing I picked out there was Subspecies coming back. Now, as like I said, Subspecies The End Games operated from 2015. It last operated last season in the Scarefest event. It's coming, but it seems to be coming back this year. Of course, like I said, it started in the 2015 event when Alton Towers went through that full sort of rebrand of the event. And sort of the big, it was like the first sort of major changes to the event, like more than one change to the event, you know, since the full Scarefest sort of debuted, if you like. When the event first debuted in 2007, I believe, off the top of my head. So you know, Scarefest started way back in 2007. So obviously they did, you know, like Halloween Spooktaculars in 2002, 2003, 2004, etc. And they did like little Halloween stuff here and there. So you know, it's not the first Halloween event in general, but in terms of the first Scarefest, it was around about 2007. So 2015 was like the first major changes since 2007, since the event first started, what many people believe. And Subspecies The End Games was involved in those changes. It was a brand new maze. It was located, part of it was located in the towers, and there was like these shipping containers outside on the lawn, sort of on the path out right outside the towers building on the way down to X Sector. Where of course Haunting of Molly Crow, the queue line for that was pretty much around the X Sector site, or just on the way into X Sector. The queue was right there for the Haunting of Molly Crow, now known as Altonville Minotaurs Legend of the Skin Snatchers. And of course this maze, like Terror of the Towers, which used to operate in the 2017 event, and of course it didn't operate in the 2018 event, Subspecies, like Terror of the Towers used to do, operates partly in the towers and of course partly in these, like I said, shipping containers. I did on Instagram a picture last season when I saw them finishing up the construction of the shipping containers. I believe that was the first year they sort of did up the outside of the shipping containers a little bit more than usual. It certainly looks different design from where I was standing. So for those of you who haven't experienced Subspecies yet, I do have an official statement about subspecies by Alton Towers Scarefest. And the statement reads as follows. So the statement about subspecies, the end games. You'll descend deep underground to a post-apocalyptic sewer system that has been infected by a species from another world. Here your group will become contestants in the end games, a feeding ritual to appease the creature's hunger that has been twisted into a sick contest over time. The sewer dwellers now sacrifice innocent people from the surface, such as yourselves, betting on your survival as you choose your own route in an attempt to avoid the creatures that chase after you. Unlike the results past mazes, the creatures may touch you and work to separate you from the group. So that was the official statement on Subspecies The End Games. I believe that statement was from when the maze first opened back in 2015 and first operated in 2015. Now, of course, there has been changes to the maze since 2015. Of course, the main change being that alien ending surprisingly being removed, and I believe there's only one ending now, and that is, of course, that chainsaw ending. Now, of course, the reviews last year were mixed compared to previous years. Most people, in fact, nearly all the people that have done it, have said that the maze was better 2 or 3 years ago, back when it first operated. It was so scary back then, and of course they had that escape room extra thing as well, called Subspecies Operation Lockdown, around the same time as the Ultimate Sleepover, and things like that. And, you know, you got this, and to be fair, like I said, it was scarier 2 or 3 years ago, apparently. So there was some real mixed reviews this year, including good run-throughs and bad run-throughs. So I can kind of see why Alton Towers want to keep it. Are they going to change the storyline? Is this going to be an end games sort of contest theme now? Is it going to be a different sort of take on the subspecies story? Are we going to see the next chapter in the subspecies story just as a cover, a themed cover-up to sort of maybe correct some of those changes that people sort of complained about in those mixed reviews from the 2018 event? But like I said, this is just a start. Like I said, the Alton Towers Scarefest lineup is set to be building up, so I assume over the coming weeks, or maybe in a few weeks' time, we'll start to get more news as we head towards June, July, and we'll start to get more sort of updates on Scarefest. But like I said, I'm super excited for this. I think Subspecies coming back is nice, but I think with what other people have been saying from last season, maybe they might not be too happy, because some people actually said maybe this maze's time has come to an end, it's lasted the long length of its lifetime, but with Subspecies coming back, maybe people won't be happy about that, but maybe people are going to be optimistic that there's going to be some big changes to sort of make it an even better maze than it already was, and get the screams back in that maze 100%, not really just mixed 50-50 or 70-30 or whatever the mixed percentage was in terms of reviews, good and bad, from last season. Maybe they're going to get some big changes in, like I said, to get those screams back in, make it 100% good maze. So there we go then. So that's this Halloween news update from this Halloween update from the Alton Towers Scarefest and Subspecies The End Games. Like I said, it hasn't been confirmed officially by the park. This is a Scare Tour news headline, but with Scare Tour being extremely reliable, I would assume that this is definitely true, and Subspecies is definitely coming back for the 2019 event. Thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coach Cho, YouTube channel, Coop, living the Coast of Moods, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.